Here's Lynn. Shot is off. Great tee that time from Curry. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Iguodala in low to lead. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
David Lee, very light on his feet for a big man. Played tennis until age 12, and that may have contributed to his mobility. He can really move around the floor for a big man.
Davis is checked in for Jordan Hill.
And David Lee, tremendous feet and excellent hands for a big guy. Really good touch, catching and finishing around the rim. Either hand, he's really a depth finisher, whether off the pass or on an offensive rebound.
Now here's Curry after Jeremy Lin's miss. Curry's shot is off.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Kept alive. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
.158 left in the first quarter. On the wing, it's Iguodala. That one off the back iron and out. And for David Lee, Steve, not just valued by his team for his play on the court, but also his presence in the locker room.
Yeah, a good teammate, makes a big difference in the community. Those things can really help and make a big contribution to team chemistry.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
A lot of praise has been sent Kobe's way over the years, but perhaps one of the biggest I heard last season was when Grant Hill called him the toughest person he ever had to guard.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Xavier Henry, he's checked in for Boozer, and it's Price in for Jeremy Lin. Now, here's Thompson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Curry, the 3, and again, no good by Golden State. And Clark, that may not seem too out of the ordinary, but you look at all the stars that Grant Hill faced during his career, and there are a lot of big names on that list.
Yeah, Hill certainly had a large collection of superstar wings to choose from, but it's hard to argue against his selection of Kobe Bryant.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Thompson, hammers it home to polish off the break.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
Here is Bryant after the made shot from Klay Thompson.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game. You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Lakers trail by 6. Passes to Price. Back to Kobe. Lets it go from 14. Here's Johnson. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And Curry, here we go. Back to Thompson. Hits the front of the rim and out. There's the buzzer, and not much scoring at all through the first quarter of play.
Tune in Friday.
I'm a gangster, but y'all knew that.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, on the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Ezeli is out there with David Lee, and it's Curry in at the point guard.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Clarkson kicks to Henry. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Guys, Draymond Green, a second-round pick in 2012, but his tough defense and high basketball IQ have earned him minutes. He said, quote, "I never cared about stats, and I still don't. My goal is to have an impact on the game. Sometimes you have the biggest impact with plays that don't show up in the stats. Those are the plays I live for." Great attitude, Kevin.
A real gamer, Doris. He loves the game. Thanks.
Well, it's been 4 years now since the new ownership group took over in Golden State, and I think they've got to be proud of how they turned this organization around in a short time. 2 straight trips to the playoffs. That actually equaled their total over the previous 20 seasons.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Lakers also making a switch. Boozer's checked in. Goes up on the wing. Thompson dishes to Lee. That pushes it to double digits. Point Warrior lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Nice tip in. He just seems to have a sense of where the ball's going to end up.
Up top, Curry. 10 points for him. 17-foot shot on the way. And the Warriors take on 2 more. And the Warrior ownership group bought the team for a then-record $450 million back in 2010. But the team was recently valued, Steve, at $800 million.
Well, some of that is winning, some of that is the new CBA, but regardless, I mean, they've doubled their season ticket base to over 14,000, and they've actually cut it off there. There's a waiting list now to buy season tickets.
And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Lee passes to Curry. Clock at 6. Stolen by Boozer. Here's Ellington. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Curry outside and blocked, but he recovers it. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Last year's Warriors and where they ranked in the NBA. A chance to check that out now, Kevin. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. 4th in opponent shooting percentage. And they also showed up in the top 5 in team rebounds. That means everybody's doing their job on the boards. This is a very strong rebounding team.
And how about the spacing that we saw from this team last year, Clark? You mentioned the three-point shooting in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage from long range. And I think it was a direct result of great unselfish play. And it helps when you can employ that inside-out game. You know, attack a team in the paint and then kick it out for that three-point shot.
Steph Curry is a three-point shooter with absolutely incredible range. In the building range, I call it. I read somewhere that the season before last, he shot almost 50% on shots from 28 feet out to half court. The league average was around 20%. He's just certainly one of the greatest shooters of all time, no doubt.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
Thompson outside. It's stolen by Hill. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. The shot misses.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Well, the NBA shooting more and more three-pointers, and the numbers guys say that's the way to go.
Well, and for a guy like Steph Curry who can get his shot off at any time, it begs the question, I mean, how many should he shoot? Is it 10 or 15? And I think with a guy like that, you have to give him a lot of freedom, and I certainly plan on doing that, Kevin.
I bet you do, Steve. That makes good sense. A free shooting player like Curry makes you a better coach for sure.
Now Bryant. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. To halt the run, it's hauled in by Kuzmic. Warriors leading by 13. Over in the corner, Barnes. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got it with a fast break chance.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above.
Out to the right wing. Here's Barnes. And Hill with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. A minute 20 left in the first half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Hill. That's his first foul. Livingston kicks to Barnes. Spates sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barbosa. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Golden State.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
And the Warriors making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
Livingston dishes to Barnes. Spates sets a screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Spates. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, who says the big guy doesn't like to attack the basket? I mean, could have fooled me on that one.
Yeah, nice change of pace for him to power one home.
Yeah, it's not usually his role, but he takes advantage of the situation there.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a good.
The clock runs out. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out, and so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Livingston. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Steph Curry last season was 7th in scoring and 3rd in total assists in the NBA. He had the 4th most three-pointers over a season in NBA history, a year after he had set the NBA three-point season record. Not too bad for Steph Curry.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Steve Kerr choosing to coach the Warriors. I've said this many times, said Kerr. This is the best fan base in the NBA. The 2007 clinching win over Dallas was the best atmosphere I've ever felt.